will have to have the overview of, well, the future outlook of in X years amount of time, other phones will have that features available.
That means you can implement the same kind of gesture with different kind of sensors and all. That means you are implementing same kind of gestures with different sensors, different technologies, right?
That could be possibly the solution. Right. I can't really say because I'm not the engineer who's developing it. Okay. But at least that's the ideal situation we'll be in.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, can we take one question? All right.
Hi, this is Aditya Singhvi from the Symbian Life blog. Over the years, we've seen the UI of phones develop from the 3310 to the 7650 to the N95 and to the N97. Now, the thing that has remained common in all of this is that it has always been square. And even today, when you see the icons, they're always in square boxes. And in a way, that limits the experience to a person when he's using it because he's confined to that little square. So when is it that we will see phones which will not, or the UIs on phones which will not be confined to those small square spaces where it could be anything? It would allow me to make my icon maybe twice the size because that is important to me. It would allow me to make the icon smaller because I don't want to use it right now. Or it will launch an application in a manner that is not currently seen in devices. So, I mean, how will all of these things play a role then?
I think we can't talk about specific timings of things, obviously, but we're continually developing the interfaces that we're designing, and we're very aware of the things that you're talking about. We are looking at different ways to present information and iconography. We talked about multiple home screens as well, and we're really looking at what people want. So how do they want the interface to be? And I think, you know, it's going back to really what do people want that drives. It's not the technology that allows us to do things. It's what people want to do and what makes it easy for them to use.
I just want to add to that we have to, and this is like our constant challenge as designers, we have always to bear in mind that we are designing these things for mobility, and they always have to be glanceable. So we have to be very careful on coming up with very complicated formats and shapes that don't allow this glanceability and this easy comprehension of what people need to immediately see in the interface. So it's not that we haven't thought these ideas before, but as Nikki said, we are looking into a way of enabling things in that lines, but without compromising the most important thing, which is the easiness to use and the glanceability and the access to these core functions, which is vital to everyone.
I think today a lot of our talk was, I hope it was a bit surprising to you because we're not really conventional designers in that sense. And I sometimes almost feel that our task, the design artifact that we are producing almost resembles kind of creating this framework. So for instance, if we want, I mean, people, honestly, maybe except some of you guys, people are quite lazy. We talk about importance of personalization and desire for personalization, but people may not have time to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there are any other questions that you would like to ask, you please feel free to ask them because our designers are going to be around with us for quite a while from now. And for the very last time, may I request you all to give a huge round of applause to our designers who really made a fantastic effort. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies, for being here and sharing your experiences and the knowledge of all. Gentlemen, please do join us for dinner. And if, once again, I would like to remind, if any questions you want to ask, please kindly approach the designers. They are right here with us. Thank you all. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.